And there we have the game types: CTF Truth, the Rig Slayer, Plaza Strongholds, Coliseum CTF, and then Plaza Slayer.
Yeah, and I hope they don't think all of North America is like Vegas, because that's definitely not the case
here. That'd be ridiculous. I was walking by, and it looks like we're going to get this game started. So we'll save story time for later, guys. It's going to be, again, FAB Esports taking on Str8, and CTF Truth is game number 1. Let's give a little bit of love to our boy Jimbo.
Yeah, and definitely at some point in this game, I'm going to want to do a Astro Listen in here with this European squad, because I'd love to see and try to compare maybe some of the communication that we see from North America over to the #1 team in Europe as Jimbo gets taken out instantly. The camo goes over in favor of Mose. Sound like a melee did not go ahead and connect on that player here, but the camo player is going to be taken out regardless here. So lots of good reversal coming out from Respectful as he takes down Heinz here. Only 30 seconds into this game, and nobody really able to get any kind of real map control yet.
Nice splitter grenade coming out from, I think that was APG. Now you have Eco here with the fuel rod making his way over towards top car. He needs to kind of get in this bubble, because if he goes over towards top car, he's a little bit exposed towards nades, and so much easier to dodge nades from that bubble area. A couple players running towards bottom center. Eco's predicting that he's going to go top center, but not expecting that player P2. So nice bait and switch coming out from FAB. And look at this. You have sword and fuel rod over here. It looks like he's bringing this back to the base. Not a bad choice, but Respectful giving him the biz.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great job by Respectful. He's already grabbed a reversal this game, picked up a kill on Fuel Rod and Sword player being no shields. A great play here by FAB. They're coming out, and they're making a statement already, keeping Str8 on the defense.
Yeah, so let's see what Respectful has in store for us, because he's been playing pretty well so far. Gets in a 1v1 against Heinz. Heinz shuts him down, so let's see what Richie Heinz is doing. Takes another player down to no shields. APG cleans up Mose. Now he spots the last 2 players. One on his radar, another one top center. Nice shots from Heinz. Looks like he wants to chase underneath the base for that one. That's going to be not all 4 dead, but it was 3 dead with a spawner coming in. So now Str8 going to get map control.
Yeah, and some great defense here coming out of Str8, considering they were getting spawn killed almost, and they were able to take down all 4 members of FAB Esports here. Ace, you can see in that kill feed, has got the Hydra. Gets 1 kill there. That's going to be 2 dead now. They got a player spawning over in bubble. Another one below the base. Heinz not able to get the flag out quite yet.
Not at all, but you do have Ace over there trying to defend what Richie was trying to do, what Heinz was trying to do. Spots out a player over on the E line, another player under the base. That's Respectful again, and Respectful just shutting down the players numerous times. We've seen 3 or 4 good plays from him.
Yeah, Respectful currently sitting at 6-4 this game, and overall slays is 15, and red team or Str8 Rippin here is sitting at 20, so they are outslaying, but judging from what we've seen so far this game, that's not what I would predict. I would say FAB is the one that is leading or being the aggressors here.
Nice job by Ace to pick up that kill. APG comes in with the perfect onto Mose. Now it's going to be 3 dead temporarily, but that flag's still just sitting there. Str8 not able to get over there. There's going to be some weird spawns. I wonder if they're all going to pop up in bubble or if they're going to spawn over towards pink side. Looks like there were split spawns on both of the sides, so Str8's going to have to weather this storm over here, and they do, because Ace's nice play with the fuel rod. That's a fresh 4 dead. They should be able to get this cap unless something crazy happens. You do see Ace getting pegged from behind. He's just going to toss that one over to APG and start to slay with the fuel rod. FAB Esports going to give this cap up. 3 minutes is all it took for Str8 to get their first cap.
Yeah, that was really good plays by Ace, recognizing the situation, picking up the slays, grabs a double kill and runs the flag with a fuel rod there. So it's a great overall plays from Str8, working together, even relaying the flag across. And of course, you do see them putting in that first flag capture. Ace picking up yet another double kill. So that's going to put him now at 12-5 this game, as he is going on a tear, having a great game start to this game number 1.
Another flag is being pulled. This one is P1. Heinz ends up dying over here. Let's see if APG's able to put this one in. He's under the base, probably going to try to go through a ground pound up the lift. Is anyone for FAB Esports in position to go for the flag? No, they're not, but that flag does go in. Heinz picks up a kill, which is a very big, important kill.
Yeah, and that's got to be hard to take, or a hard pill to swallow if you're FAB Esports here, because they were doing so well to start off this game, and then they let 2 flags just squeak by, almost not even knowing what had happened there. Ace just picking up the fuel rod from the player that he killed bottom of his own base when they were the aggressors just moments before. And you can see in the kill feed there, that was Respectful just grabbing a double kill with the sword before he's able to be taken out. So overall kill count, it is still Str8 up by 10 overall slays here. But FAB is still trying to answer back.
We haven't seen APG's screen yet, so let's hop on board with him. Looks like he's fighting a fuel rod player, which is Respectful, and Respectful's putting in some serious work. He's going to take Ace down to no shields, but Ace, even while he's no shield, still fighting another player and weakens him. That's going to be a cap, however, going on over to FAB Esports. Nice job by them, especially with the fuel rod in hand, being able to secure that capture. They really needed that one. Can't afford to let Str8 continue their momentum here and get their feet underneath themselves. Here goes a one shot to Foxy, drops that fuel rod from Ace, and Ace, what are his stats cut right now, Kyle? He's going off 14 and 8.
Yeah, he's definitely having a really good game. Locking down car side of the map. We've got Eco starting to push into the base. That's a double kill here for Eco. 2 players up in the attic. Ace able to grab one of them, do some damage to another one. Eco gets the flag out of the base. He's waiting for help, jumps over his head, and holy cow, he's going to relay that flag over to the sword carrier. That's APG moving it very quickly across the map. And just like that, flag is still at home to score. Players trying to move into the base, and APG will secure the next flag capture. And that's it for game number 1.
What a play from Eco. Are you kidding me? Hops over his head with the embarrassment. That's like a ninja with the flag, but without getting a kill, honestly. That was a nasty play.
Yeah, that was definitely a great heads-up play, just recognizing just how Halo is played. The guy's dropping below the base. He's getting double-teamed. He needs to immediately go for the flag carrier. And with thrust, he's able to quickly move past him, avoid any kind of melees or additional damage. And then with the help coming in here from the rest of Str8, they're able to relay that flag extremely quickly. Just so happened APG having that sword. It's the perfect player to start running that flag across the map here. And Eco even having a bolt through that game.
You could see Respectful, though, had a very solid game. 14 kills as we take a look at some of the highlights. And it's no coincidence that all of the caps, or at least 3 out of those 4 caps in the game, had to do with the fuel rod. A lot of that coming in Ace's hands. How many power weapon kills does Str8 have? Looks like
it's actually went in favor of FAB, as FAB had 6, but that was mainly with the sword.
He weakened a lot of guys, though, too, at the same time. So nice job by Ace. Now we move into Rig Slayer. I got to say, though, FAB Esports, they're looking pretty solid. They're not too far behind. They seem to know exactly what they're doing, especially in the beginning of the game. But you saw Str8 just kind of take it to another level, came up with some clutch plays, especially at the end of that game, and secured game number 1 here. So that's 4 games in a row lost there by FAB Esports. Moving on again to Rig Slayer.
All right, now we're taking a look here at the venue here as we're getting ready to jump into game number 2. FAB looks like, I'd like to see them talking to each other a little bit more here, trying to focus on what they can do. Like, this is an extremely talented team. I'm sure, it's going to be tough coming over here, and the play styles between EU and North America are going to be completely different here. These guys are not used to playing against the same level of competition that they're going to be encountering now, but that does not mean that they're not capable of coming out and defeating one of these teams here.
Definitely. So we're going to find out what's going to happen here on Slayer the Rig. You have Rippin as the red team. You have FAB Esports as the blue team. And I feel like the red team has a pretty decent advantage on Slayer the Rig and also on Slayer Plaza. I feel like on Slayer Plaza it's a little bit easier to get the overshield. And then on Slayer the Rig, obviously, you do have the sniper rifle, which is sitting pretty much right in front of you. You have an easier angle, multiple angles to go over towards the camo compared to if you spawn blue, you only have that basement window to be able to look through, and typically you're just trying to get them to burn it, or if you add enough pressure, then you're able to do it. But let's start off with someone on the side of Str8. And let's go with Eco, who had that nasty, nasty play with the flag.
Yeah, I mean, Eco had that phenomenal game against Team Liquid in that Game 5 overtime win on Slayer Rig, if you were watching the regular season of Pro League. And I think that was week 6 that we saw that. But either way, that Eco is going to know how to play these game types. He knows how to use the weapons, rotate around the map, keeping in mind that he recognized the situation that Rippin found themselves in going into that overtime with Team Liquid, hiding Tower 1, picking up a double kill, staying alive. He is an extremely talented player, much improved from what we saw him doing during the summer season. But you can say that about a lot of these players here, especially APG as well.
Looks like the players are restarting this game. Seems to be a small little technical error, so they're just going to restart, get this game going here shortly. And I do want to go in with a listen-in once we get this game underway, a little bit from both teams, and just see who is, communicating more between the two. And also, I want to get the European accents in there. I want to hear some some banter between the guys.
Yeah.
Little cheeky banter, as Sims would say.
Shout out to Onset Sims and Gaskin over there. We don't have them here at this event, but we will have Sims over. Hear him, his accent, of course, all the time. Very cheeky fellow there.
I was watching, I think it was Stellar had a no-scope on Coliseum CTF, and then Mike, who ends up going, "Oh my word," which is definitely a Sims quote. So, Mike, I caught you stealing that one.
Yeah,
from
Mike
Sims.
definitely
Poacher.
a
He's a
little
poacher.
thief there.
Mike's a little thief. Calling him out. He trolled me so hard. I went to go to the bathroom, and he's like, "Have you been drinking out of those water fountains?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, that's hooked up to the toilet water." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "I'm just kidding." And I'm like, "Ah, cool."
Mike, always a clown there. Has been since day one when I first met him in high school. But either way, we're jumping into this game number 2 sharp, and already with a 1-0 lead. Eco drops down, grabs that DMR, and he is focusing over towards Camo. Gets a little bit of damage down on the player over there in window, gets some callouts. There's a Splinter Nade sitting on that Camo. Looks like he just wants to wait for that to kind of expire there. Looks like it will, in fact. He did spot the shotgun player who is still over towards the barrels area. Jimbo picking up some perfect shots there on APG to take an early lead here in this game number 2, but Eco doing a great job, picks up that beat down medal, ties this one up. That was on the shotgun player too.
Sure was, and I love how Eco is slow playing this. He could have definitely just went right for that shotgun, but unfortunately for him, doesn't land the splinter grenades. A couple players over there in that cuts area, and then he drops. He needed a little bit more help. I'm curious to see where everybody else is on Str8. You see Ace spawning over here towards the SMG area, and that's 6 kills already. 10 kills in this game, a minute in.
And then we do have a tweet coming in here as well. My newest Xbox achievement, max bandwidth. Watch one per streaming channel for 8 consecutive hours, thanks to @Halo. Hashtag HCS, and that's going to be Mini Mighty Mouse coming in. I know he's always a big supporter of the HCS, always watching some of these games.
I like that Twitter handle. That's an original Twitter handle. Very well played by Mini. But you have Ace over here with the fuel rod, or with the plasma caster, and he gets shut down instantly by Moze. Let's see what Moze doing. And since you do have FAB Esports with a 4-kill lead, I feel like now is a good opportunity to go in with a listening.
That's all? Okay. I don't hear anything, dude.
Rail weak. Rail weak. Top rail A. Try to no, E2, yeah. I'm turning around.
Camo soon, guys. We don't have a time.
Someone else get camo.
I'll get it.
You get it. E2.
Can't shoot
Camo, absolute connector.
Stop it, stop it off. What's your sewage?
One's rail street.
Camo's up.
Bunker rail street.
Nice, 1D2, drop Moose.
E2 top rail. E2, can't see E2. One's top rail, weak, top rail, rail street,
I'm pushing.
Rail street, on the sneaky. 2 guys, rail 1. Rail Ace. Rail 1.
Rail 1,
E2 weak, Moze.
Wait for Moze.
Rail 1, one shot, 2 on me.
E2, 1 shot, APG. E2 weak.
What's your Zeke?
Let's go 6. APG. Snipes down bottom rail. Snipes down bottom rail.
Snipes down
bottom rail. Snipes
Wait for Moose.
I'm out of ammo. Let me get
some guys.
I'm nading snipe. Actually, wait. I didn't get the passes. Never mind. Stay alive.
No easy deaths, boys.
They have one bullet snipe. They have snipe. Remember that. They have
Weapons, guys. Weapons.
Weapons.
Weapons. New snipe.
Alright, I'm going top brown rail.
Let me get the snipe. I got camo. Let me get the snipe. I'm gonna go barrels.
They have a snipe, right? Remember that. They have a snipe.
Play smart with this Moze. Take your
Watch
time.
on your underpass.
Nice. Carbine, one guy.
I'm here.
I killed the snipe. There's one bullet in long.
Watch on this pillar, on the pillar.
Watch step out. Block that bunker.
I'll see off the map.
One might spawn that bunker behind us.
Alright, just push forward. They're pushing left. Brown, I'm here.
Show me.
I'm checking. Underneath me, Brown. Where are you? Shotgun basement. I see him, Jim. It's weak with Jim. One shot. One here, no one is. 2 barrels.
Bunker.
2 barrels. Brown, one with Zig. He went on the stairs.
Watch shot, Plat.
They got one sniper bullet in basement.
Let's get basement APG.
Listen, look at the skull.
Just run.
Easy deaths, guys. No easy deaths.
I'm on basement.
Nice, Moose. Run, mate.
Nice, mate.
I can help you.
No easy deaths, boys.
Basement now. Basement to connect on your open field.
Coming away for the next one.
It's 2 on me. There's 3 on me.
One's white
One's white corner.
Caster, so.
Caster, guys.
Check your bottom rail.
Let's get E2.
Okay.
One shot cat Eco. One shot cat.
I can't see him. That nade flipping that cat.
I got one.
Nice.
You caster.
Caster, boys.
One barrels on Brand.
Barrels weak. I'm here, Brand.
One dead.
saying I like camo.
Boys, they're gonna get
Cameras
camo.
at 36. Cameras at
I'll look at
36.
camo. I'll look at Castor.
36.
He's on it, he's on
One shot
it.
nast days.
Nice
One shot
goal.
nast days. That was my bad.
It's all good, it's all good.
Can
Watch
you
the
make
push.
Died
it?
with sniper. Died with
Watch the
sniper.
Two
push.
above me, two above me.
Watch the push.
Looking parry. Camo's still
Crouching
below.
below.
36,
I've got
36
behind
camera.
both.
C2. I'm gonna die, man. Basement, and Caster's carbine. Caster's yellow box.
Nice.
Sniping basement door.
36 camera, guys.
Sniping
36.
basement door.
Cameras, camera.
Camo's up. He's going.
Basement,
Sniping
basement
basement
still.
door.
Somebody,
Cameras up, guys.
He's sniping basement
They
door.
shut it down.
Shotgun rail.
One
Shotgun
guy.
rail one. Shotgun
Camera,
rail
guys,
one.
down. They're gonna probably have that.
They got a shotgun in rail
Go for
somewhere.
Still up, it's still
I'm
up.
going for it. It's great. One's baiting it.
Hello.
They have a shotgun rail somewhere, boys. Be careful.
Cast us down, cast us down.
I got a PG.
So cast us soda, boys, cast us soda.
Alright, they've got
I got
shotgun.
Castor.
Okay,
I got
rail
Castor.
two then,
No
rail
easy
two, I
deaths,
think.
boys.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
No
I
easy
died
deaths.
with Castor. I died with Castor.
I got it.
No easy death too.
We got a good lead.
One shot here, just
Carbine,
take me.
sweet. I got one E2.
Nice.
E2 in rail street, I think. I'm looking E2.
Back at.
Help me back, help me. I'm
E2,
in
Carbine,
it.
Carbine.
top snipe. E2.
One's open field. Going open field to my body now.
Top snipe, we're sniping.
He's on my body,
Follow
man.
death down.
One nice, he had a shotgun. He had a
Follow
shotgun.
that shotgun.
Last week. Last week.
It's too
Eight
nice.
plays,
Last
Jim.
APG's weak.
Two guys, Jim. E2 as well.
No
One
easy
shot,
deaths.
APG.
Watch your E2 as well.
Life,
Nade in
boys.
nest.
Shut
I'm
down.
nade in nest. Watch your underpass.
What about
Get to
shotting?
barrels, boys, if we can.
I'm in
I'm in barrels. I'm in barrels.
Nest. Barry, I've got a shotgun. Watch out, Nest, I got him.
Cool, no ammo,
We
Brad.
make a push. Top rail weak as fuck, Heinz.
No easy deaths, boys.
I got
Oh,
one
E2,
shotgun on my X.
E2.
Shotgun down
Last
6.
guy,
One bullet.
last
guy.
One
Last
bullet,
guy.
one bullet.
Bobby Moose.
One was E2.
See.
Gonna push his
Bottom row.
egg, probably. One stop snipe
No
spawn,
easy
Moose.
demos. Hello.
I'm gonna shoot him back.
Nade in snipe spawn.
I'm weak
Right,
here.
yeah,
I'm
drop
weak
on
here.
you.
One shot BR APG. I
Nice,
got him.
Mose.
Top rail.
Zig's gonna drop
Top
on you.
rail and Zig.
Watch out, top rail.
Boys, help
Actually,
move,
barrels,
help
actually,
move.
Two barrels. One's
Oh my
absolute.
god, that's my bad. I died. 3 guys
Two
zig,
barrels.
man. Just
Three
stay
barrels,
alive.
three barrels.
Oh crap, come in zig, they come in zig.
No easy deaths. No easy
They're
deaths.
gonna
They're
challenge
gonna
me
try
basement.
Pass the boys.
I'll get this
One
Castor. I'll get this
Weapons,
Castor.
guys, both
Two above me,
weapons.
2 on snipes.
Both weapons.
What's underpass?
Nade in sniper.
I got Castor.
Sniper now, they have sniper.
Weapons, guys, weapons.
Watch your basement,
Stay
basement.
alive, guys.
Basement door, one shot. Basement door, one
Basement
shot.
absolute,
Basement door, absolute. Shotguns up.
I got him.
Sniping barrels, sniping
One shot basement door
Underpass,
still.
underpass as
Yeah.
well.
Cameras at
Sniping
23.
barrels, sniping
One's
barrels.
underpass crouch on me.
Barry, I'm coming in.
23 camera, guys. 23.
Alright.
Nice,
Top
guys. Touch it.
sniping, last top rail, one top snipe. Nice,
One more guy. One more guy.
Nice,
There's a
guys.
sniper, there's a sniper.
23 camera,
Boys,
guys.
I've got a shotgun. Let me get
Get
shot.
this snipe. Get this snipe. Top rail.
All right, looks like some serious comms coming out from FAB Esports. It's a 10-kill lead. I want to see, again, we talked about it before, the comms from both teams. So let's switch on over to someone from Str8 Rippin and go with Astro listening with these guys.
Shoot it down.
So spawn casters. So spawn. Yo, Shotty. Well, bro,
They got it already.
I have no shields. I have no shields.
Yeah, they have week also, or so spawn week also. We gotta go cut. Basement with Shotty came out.
pushing
Shotty came out. Yeah, he's going beyond you, Kevin. Beyond you, Kevin. Back after.
Can't do anything.
Yeah.
Barrels right now. Barrels right now.
One shot. Big cat. Another connector with camo. Going snipe ball. Snipe ball.
He has a sniper. They have a sniper.
Yeah, yeah.
sniper.
You can still
Alright,
come back
camo
here.
was snipe ball.
We have to go top row. We have to
I
go
mean,
top row.
they have a camo shotty.
Top row, guys. Top row, guys. Top row. I need help.
Sniping, side spawn. Can't go up there yet. Nice also.
Sniping
Sniping side door.
snipes.
Sniping side door again. Top row again. Different guy.
Snipe hard now.
And top edge with Shotty pushing it. Got camo Shotty. Gonna die.
Then Whitehall going to
They're gonna
E2.
push me. They're gonna push Shotty on you. Trying to stay alive. I think he's pushing me.
It's 2 guys like E2.
Nice spawn somewhere.
I don't know. He won. I'm in white corner. Where? Shot to that.
You dead.
You could hear Str8 saying that they could potentially come back, but that camo shotgun player almost puts this one away here. It looks like FAB Esports going to be able to tie this series up 1-1 unless we see one of the craziest comebacks in Team Slayer history here. It's 13 kills for Str8 Rippin is the deficit. Only 3 kills for FAB Esports to be able to win this game, and it's been a very, very impressive performance from these guys on FAB, honestly.
Yeah, the good news is there's still a lot of time to play here, but down by 12 kills. We saw it come down to as little as 7, but FAB is just doing an amazing job at controlling the power weapons and that camo especially here. Now it looks like Foxy doing a 180, wants to try to buy an additional time here to shoot those plasma cutter shots. Not going to be able to do so. Isn't going to throw Eco off of his game, but now they already have 49 kills, just moments away from potentially ending this game here. So that's, you know, it's a good time for Str8 Rippin to just kind of refocus and concentrate on this game number 3 as FAB ties this one up 1-1.
Yeah, that was a very dominating performance coming out from FAB. I wasn't expecting that after seeing game number 1. So let's take a look at the stats and see who was going big on the side of FAB. Usually when you have a dominating win like that, everybody kind of pitching in here, as you can see. Respectful, again, 13-9 at the top for his team.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really impressive performance. The communication was great. You could see they were working with each other very well on when to back down, when to charge, who's grabbing what weapon, when, and even where they're going to be rotating around. And Str8 just falling behind by a lot early on in that game. And like you said, Tom, it's pretty much the nail in the coffin when that player had shotgun and camo in Whitehall and secured 2 kills. And then, of course, there was the time Str8 had the sniper, but then once again, the other sniper rifle found its hands in Jimbo, or Jimbo found the sniper rifle and actually picked up a couple kills with that one as well.
Yeah, they need to be more focused on these camos and more focused on the weapons. And it's frustrating when you're a coach and you probably have the times and you're calling it out, but the team just not in position to pick up those weapons or those power-ups here. So there you see the series layout all knotted up here, 1-to-1. Moving into Plaza Strongholds, and I guess whoever the better Plaza team, Kyle, here, with Plaza being game number 3 and 5, is going to end up winning.
Yeah, I mean, and Str8, it needs to step up their game because you can't be struggling like this if you want to come in and win this event. So they're really going to have to turn it around, which they're absolutely capable of doing. We saw that, you know, with their storyline from the regular season here, going through a little bit of a rough patch, but then really turning it on and just convincingly beating every single team they matched up against in the last few weeks of competitive play there. So game number 3, like we said, is going to be Plaza Strongholds. The Truth CTF capture the flag game, game number 1 here, was very convincing win here for Str8. Now, can they maintain that momentum going into this objective game type again, or is it just FAB Esports really starting to figure out Str8's play style here on that game number 2, and will they be able to continue that into this game number 3?
And this game is getting underway here shortly, guys. Again, it is Strongholds on Plaza. You do have the red team being Str8, and you do have the blue team again being FAB Esports. And I'm curious to see what the beginning strategy here is for FAB Esports, and if they're going to elect to possibly push someone over towards the yard in the beginning, or if they're going to go for a bottom, middle, and nest push to start. Typically, I feel like if you are the blue team, you should be definitely trying to grenade the stairs. That's one of the keys to holding these people off from going over towards the nest.
All right, like we said, Strongholds on Plaza, 100 points to win here. We're starting this one off with Respectful from FAB Esports as he jumps up into the blue window, starts trying to contest any players that may be going for this camo. That's going to be Jimbo here already top center, tries to go for it. Looks like he gets taken out almost instantly. You can see Ness is starting to be captured. That's Ace over there. Great shots coming out of Respectful onto Hines. Camo is still up. Looks like it will go in the hands of Str8, so Eco's actually able to secure that one.
Yeah, let's see what Eco's going to be able to do with that camo. We do have Str8 and capping right now. That looks like they have yard and nest, but they're going to have to try to rotate over towards bottom middle to have a good setup.
All right, now we've got Eco here just rotating around. He is on the glass with this plasma, or with the light rifle there, blanking for a second here. Picks up 2 kills with that here now, and that's going to be another kill going over to Hines. So overall map control, overall slays, stronghold control, everything going in favor of Str8. So really having a much better start to this game number 3 than they did in that Slayer on Rig.
I like how Eco ends up not getting too aggressive and charging over towards yard and trying to capture yard by himself. If he can get that melee, that'd be huge, but no, Respectful shuts him down. I want to go on over to Ace, who has found the shotgun. This is a big moment in the game as bottom middle is currently being captured by FAB. And it looks like Ace is the only one to possibly be able to defend that, and that's the right play there. It's smart to back off in that 2-on situation, because if you can just get the slays, retaking bottom middle is an option, but looks like FAB not allowing that to happen. Let's see if Hines and APG are able to do it, and they are. So APG is going to be able to contest this and also control Nest at the same time over here. Nice grenade. It's not going to connect, though, and the challenge comes out from Jimbo. Nice shots from Jimbo.
Yeah, that was a big challenge from APG as well. One I might have been able to back down from, so APG definitely playing extremely aggressive here this time around, but Ness going over in favor of FAB. Make that bottom mid as well. Nobody able to get down there and contest. Some crucial mistakes coming out, but the kills are coming over here for Str8. Make that 3 dead. Last player alive down here by Loop. Maybe looking at all 4 dead in a moment, and sure enough, it is all 4 dead. Only a few points being able to accumulate here for FAB. Players coming off spawn in hotel get dropped instantly. Coming in for a contest on the yard is going to be Hines and another player top gold. So nice job by Str8 getting back into this one here and regaining control. Heinz a little aggressive there as 2 players from FAB already were capturing yard.
Yeah, there's no reason to try to control that triple cap. It's better to just do something that Eco did and just back off, wait for these players to charge out towards bottom middle or nest just like they're doing right now, and it's easy pickings. So Heinz realizing that and drops down, gets that kill, resets bottom middle. 2 players down in the dip too, so it looks like Heinz is fighting all of the players coming in towards the bottom center area of the map. APG trying to leave, or trying to pick up where Heinz left off, and there it is. FAB Esports ends up taking bottom middle, but while that's happening, Rippin is always able to get up a couple kills, but triple cap coming in, yard being captured here by Ace, and they're racking up some serious points right here on the FAB Esports side. If they can hold this setup, that's going to be very good for them. No camo coming up anytime soon, so Rippin are going to have to figure out where they want to go. Looks like the push is going to be over towards the loop side of the map, starting with Ace, and this SMG finds one player that's pretty weak over there, but Jimbo somehow gets that kill.
Yeah, I think that was Jimbo wasn't the player. I don't think that actually hit the melee there, so it's actually a 2v1 situation. But Jimbo now picking up a reversal there, does pick up now yet another trade, so 2 members dead. Overall numbers advantage pretty even overall, but that's going to go in favor of Str8 now as Ace is able to pick up yet another kill. Halfway captured this bottom mid hill, but he has to evacuate as FAB is collapsing down here from Str8. No one else in the hill yet. Now APG makes his way in there. Ace needs to double back and get some help. APG jumps over a player's head, but still 2 members, Jimbo picking up a double kill and stopping Str8 from capturing bottom mid. And look, they're also focusing now on yard here.
Jimbo is going big. The reset comes in for Rippin, but Jimbo needs to be focusing towards the camo. Looks like he's going for a slay instead. Doesn't get the trade. Takes APG down. And now that camo is up. Let's see who's able to find this one. Heinz is going to drop. It's going to be a 3-on-4 situation. Ace drops as well, and look at that. FAB Esports taking the lead over Rippin out of nowhere.
Yeah, and FAB doing a great job of locking down these 2 strongholds. That camo was up. We'll keep an eye on who's able to secure that one. Now both players just kind of testing the waters here. Str8 needs to be careful. That camo player was just spotted over there towards light rifle here. They need to be careful. They need to pick up some slays, as you do see Eco gets a double kill here. Ace jumping back up to top gold, starting to push out. They need to be careful. There's a player hiding over there towards posters, turns around here, and that's going to be 2 players for Str8 dropping. Ace not having any help on the mid. This is going to be a tough situation to be in. He needs to win this 1v1. He's not going to be able to do so as he gets collapsed on.
FAB Esports has stepped it up so well. I mean, I'm very impressed with these guys because Rippin, they had a pretty solid start. I mean, it was what, 42 to like 8 or something like that, Kyle, and they fought back and now have a triple cap. So let's see what's going on with Rippin from their screen. I'm going to go with Heinz because we haven't seen much Heinz point of view.
Now they did go ahead and capture Nest. They're starting to focus here on bottom mid. They know there's a player over by truck. Great grenade coming out from Heinz. They're going to be able to grab that one. Finally stopping that triple cap and the bleeding, putting some additional points here on the board after FAB pretty much went on a 50-point spree. They also have someone focusing on yards, so they need to watch out. There could be spawning anywhere at this point.
They are able to capture the yard, so they need to be on top of the spawns here. They need to communicate exactly what's going on. It looks like they spawned over towards the back wall. Heinz didn't realize that, but that's a great grenade taking out Jimbo. Now he's getting pinched from behind and also has a player on the truck. Heinz fighting 2 players, weakens both of them. Let's see what's going on with the rest of the guys from Str8 to see if they're able to pick off those kills that Heinz started for him. And that's a Heinz specialty. He's always going in and creating opportunities for his teammates. He may not go big in the stats, but he's always constantly pushing the objective and getting tons of assists.
And this is a really long triple cap that we're seeing here out of Rippin, and even now also preventing the yard from being captured here. Ace almost killing yet another player. Heinz pushing top center. They have the time on that camo here, so they're waiting for it. Looks like maybe they don't have the exact time as Heinz gets double teamed here. Now that comes up. Kind of a misplay there. We don't know if that was just that they didn't have the exact time or an estimate. Yeah, kind of crucial mistakes here. You get caught waiting top center by yourself, kind of twiddling your thumbs, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, crucial mistake there coming in, but Eco picks up a triple kill. Let's see what's going on with his screen. I think another player trapped over towards the U-turn. They got out towards bottom middle. Lucky that one doesn't get, luckily, reset over there from FAB Esports. And now FAB Esports only going to have 2 more pushes before this one is over. Rippin doing a very nice job with that triple cap, racking up tons of points. Ace picks up a double kill. Now Eco looks like he wants to get aggressive over towards the yard. There's going to be a player with a storm rifle. It's going to be light rifle versus storm rifle, but now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Str8 needs to clear this player out quickly because now the rest of the players from FAB Esports are going to rotate towards a different spot of the map. Eco not able to pick up that kill. Moz is going to get the better of him, but fortunately for Eco, the rest of his squad is there.
Yeah, and that's going to be all she wrote here for game number 3, as nobody's even starting one of those captures. And a triple cap, you're able to accumulate time so quickly. That's going to be another win going over in favor of Str8, but not as convincingly as they might want that one, as FAB is putting up quite a fight here.
You could see Hines giving out the fist bumps and said something about a triple cap, and I agree. The triple cap is the reason why they won that game. It was held so well. And it wasn't like they necessarily needed it, but they executed it flawlessly. And taking a look at the stats, you do have Eco going big this time. 21 in 9 was his KDA. Going huge.
And then on the other end, though, FAB, you had 2 Foxies struggling in this game, sitting at 4 and 17 here. The overall slays, and this was not really reflective as much in the score, but Rippin did have 68 kills as opposed to the 41 kills coming out from FAB Esports. So most of that time, like we said, was accumulated off of FAB Esports, one section of time holding the triple cap.
Just want to point out the amount of assists that Rippin had as well, a decent amount. And when you take a look, it was Eco going 21 in 9, but we're going to hop on over to observer mode because we do have E6 taking on 3s up.
All right, and here we go. We are on board now with Suspector here, as it looks like his teammates are focusing on trying to capture a return. Now we do have E6 up 1-0 here in this series, as now they're tying up this game here 2-2.
This is such a big series because we're looking at 2 relegation teams right now, and this is going to say a lot on what we're going to see next month in the finals in Burbank. And typically you would expect E6 to, since as they are the number 7 seed, they want to go after success instead of 3s up, because 3s up looking like the better team here. But we do have the score coming in. Couldn't find out who won that one. Looks like it was the red squad.
All right, and we'll get an update here from the floor on exactly how that game finished out, but it looked like that was in fact E6 coming out here. But
so they go up 2-0 in that series, and I wonder if they win this series, if they are going to still, you know, try to go after, you know, success, or if they're maybe feeling confident against 3s up based on this series here too. So maybe a little bit of mind games coming.
We'll have to double check on that series score because with the CTF that game, it has to either be 1 or 3. So that was the game number 1.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I was a little confused for a second there. But yes, that's going to be a 1-0 lead now as E6 takes game number 1. But that was a very, very close game here. 3s up, put up a good fight against this Enigma 6 powerhouse.
I am delusional. That's what happens when you cast, but we see this series here, CTF Coliseum, going to be game number 4. Was watching the guys warm up before this match. They played against Eli Elite's team, and they're playing CTF Coliseum fairly well. This is obviously one of those games where you have to control the weapons, and who controlled the weapons better? So far, it seems to be FAB Esports, especially on rig. So Str8's going to have to be on top of these rockets, be on top of the sniper, and try to utilize the scatter shot as much as possible.
All right, and this is going to be a really exciting game to watch because we have so many power weapons and we've seen so many great things here coming out of FAB Esports. Really like to see when they grab these sniper rifles, this 2 Foxy just flies in, going way too ham there. Not able to, you just went for the miracle snipe shot. Not going to work out in his favor, but hey, I guess I like where this hot head was at.
It's a Frosty play. Jimbo ends up grabbing the rockets. Eco has the sniper rifle, but you can see his teammates dropping all around him, so he's in an awkward situation here as he has to fall back, and maybe he wants to go all the way back to the back of the base, but instead goes over towards the elbow. And this is a good situation because everybody charged over towards the same side. Jimbo flies in with the rockets, but he has to realize you can't run that flag when everybody just died on your team.
Yeah, I think last time he looked over towards the corner, he saw 3 of his teammates there. He pulls the flag, not realizing that all 3 of them died over there by the elbow, so that's definitely not going to work out in your favor. Sniper and rockets were then down over in Rippin's base, so great overall defense after losing the opening strategy here coming out for Str8 Rippin.
Hines ends up finding the snipe and gets a kill. That's going to be 3 dead there for FAB Esports. And that was an executional error coming in from FAB. They needed to flood in from different areas. You can't send 3 people over towards the cave. You saw Jimbo going into the window. He had the right mindset. 1 player towards the cave, maybe 2, but they need to go over towards the elbow as well, or maybe even send 2 people towards the window. Hines not realizing a player on his radar was there. Now he's going to cough up that sniper rifle. It's going to be very hard to capture this flag now, since the enemy team does have snipe.
Yeah, it looks like all 4 members of FAB up on the map here. 1 gets taken out, make that 2 get taken out, but the flag is going to be returned. That is going to be a kill going over in hands of Jimbo as Ace and Jimbo go ahead and trade. Sniper rifle player gets spotted out in cave. They know he's no shields. Throwing some more nades in there. You got a player flying in. And nice job there by Hines actually killing the sniper rifle player. So that's going to put sniper rifle back down on the map. Probably going in the hands of Respectful here now, but we also have new rockets on the map.
Yeah, Ace doing whatever he can to get the rockets. He's fighting 2 players by himself. Jimbo hits him with the nice grenade. Let's see if Jimbo's able to secure the rockets. You also, again, like you said, Kyle, have Respectful with the sniper. Let's see what he's doing because he's pinched in a 2v1 situation over towards Pyramid.
Yeah, but that was a big win for Ace there. Bought a lot of time for his teammates to go ahead and come up and finish the kill on to Jimbo, but that was a 2v1 situation they were initially looking at. Now, Respectful being really sneaky here in Rippin's cave with the sniper. Looks like they didn't go ahead and spot him out initially. He's got 1 shot left here. He's not able to connect on that no-scope. Flag should be returned here as players are starting to collapse on it. Mose did not go for it right away, but now you do have Jimbo coming in and finishing that one off as he picks up a kill on Eco, and I believe Eco had the rockets here, and you can even see he ran right past the scatter shot on the ground, so not a whole lot of power weapons currently on the map. Pretty much rockets the only one being used until this new sniper spawns.
Yeah, it's big that he got that kill on Eco. Otherwise, Eco would have been able to flank, get into the FAB Esports base, and that could have been a possible cap there for Str8 Rippin. And they got their first cap in CTF Truth around the 9-minute mark too, so that was a very, very important kill. As you can see, he's just sitting there playing defense because a couple of his teammates did die as well. Would like to see, again, these players take different angles. Again, they're just sticking together just a little bit too much on FAB Esports. They need to spread out and just utilize positioning.
Now let's go ahead and see what APG is able to do. It looks like he's got a sniper rifle in his back pocket here, rotating back over towards snipe side, catches a player on sneaky, misses the second no scope, but was able to take him no shields. Sniper rifle still down on the ground here as players are starting to move over. Eco, on the other hand, rather than playing defense, is working as an aggressor here, pushing up or hiding on their elbow, but he's going to get collapsed on by 2 Foxy.
Let's see what 2 Foxy's able to do. He is sitting top rockets. Flag sitting bottom center. And it's not even close to being returned quite yet, but a couple players are going to drop. That's going to mean 2 Foxy has to desperate over towards that. Probably wishes that he could have stayed alive, and that's going to be a big missed opportunity there for FAB as the flag does get returned. Ace over here with the sniper rifle. If he can get into the cave, this could be disastrous. Whoa, are you kidding me? Ace hits 1 shot, then gets that nasty no-scope. Looking for another one, and he lands it. Are you kidding me?
Wow, he misses the first 3, but that doesn't matter when you collect on 2 even harder no-scopes right after that. And you see Hines and Eco coming in with rockets, an additional kill here. It's going to give him a good position to be able to pull that flag, but 2 members drop. It's going to be a tough one. Ace needs to connect on this last snipe shot if they have any chance of pushing this one across 2 players below the base. Wow, great decision-making to elect to go for that flag. Gets it out of the range of being returned here. That was really good heads-up play.
Well, how does the flag sit up there and then drop?
Yeah, I don't know how that
was
just
definitely super glitchy.
All right, but either way, so that flag will go ahead and be returned there as Ace tried to throw it over and just maybe kind of bounced off at the catwalk. Now there's players charging in the base, but good grenades here coming out of Str8 Rippin to go ahead and push back that flag.
Now you have APG playing some defense. He's going to have to try to push over towards snipe side. You can see him working with one of his teammates, which seems to be Ace. Ace is going to drop, so APG stuck over here by himself. At least 3 members, it seems to be, of FAB Esports making their way over towards the snipe ramp of Str8 Rippin. We already know, we saw earlier in the game, they love to send multiple players over towards the cave side of the map. Meanwhile, you do have a nice flank coming in from Eco. He made his way over towards the elbow and has the scatter shot, and he's going to pull this, flipping the map. So we've seen this happen. It's kind of the E6 strategy to go and flip the map over here, as they do have snipe control on the side of FAB Esports. So pretty much the perfect play coming from Eco.
Yeah, I like this play a lot. Decides to double back here. They know if he just runs this flag across the map, they're probably going to be looking at a flag standoff anyway. And if in that situation, you want to have scatter shot in the enemy team's base here. Now, it's not going to work out as he ultimately gets taken out. Big battle happening over here at snipe side of the map as new sniper and rockets have spawned here. The flag is back at home here. Now, it's going to get returned by Respectful. Great job by them. And they're going to be able to put in that first flag capture here. And no one's even been able to grab these rockets yet. Rippin needs to give up this flag pull and go for power weapon control.
Problem is they're getting all these slays and they're not getting any captures. So as well as they've played so far, they are up 4 kills overall in the slay department. They're fighting themselves down 1 cap here, and 5.5 minutes left. I mean, if you get 1 more cap for FAB, you got to be feeling really good.
Yeah, I mean, we're already pretty late into this game. Now, of course, FAB does need to win this game in order to keep their hopes alive of progressing into this tournament. Got Scattershot top center here. Will pick up a kill onto Ace as he tries to take a different kind of route up to it, but it gets read like a book here. Now he's sitting on the battle rifle. Has this player shown up on his radar? Flag is already out and being moved here, so they got to be feeling pretty good about that. Tupac also has the rockets, but he's just going to get taken out now.
Yeah, this flag was pulled, but it's kind of sitting in no man's land over here towards the fountain. So Respectful just going to bait it. Unfortunately for him, he gets hit with a grenade, which is going to show hit markers on the side of Str8, and APG just chucks one exactly where he chucked it before. That's going to be 2 kills for him. Now Eco finds the sniper rifle, and this has been the problem. They've been able to get kills, they just haven't been able to get the capture. That's a nice play coming out from Moze, but seems like Eco was ready for it.
Yeah, Eco trying to bounce that one off the wall, but just going to throw it right off the map here. Has some good shots down as he wins the 1v1 against Respectful here. That's going to open up some opportunities for Str8 to push in. Flag's being run. Sniper is in Eco's hands. We'll see if he's able to connect on any of these shots here. Let's see, and the flag is being moved here by Ace as well. Now he's going to get taken out by a player bottom center who just lifts up. Maybe going for a ground pound. Great play coming out of FAB Esports. Eco not able to finish off any of these kills, and he'll finally be killed by Foxy.
Again, botched opportunity for Rippin. They have 3 dead. Last guy alive over towards the grass. And look, they're getting all of these slays in the world. They're just not getting any flag pulls. Yeah. That's a 12 kill differential in terms of the slays in favor of Rippin. But FAB Esports, they're just so resilient. The last player alive, always clutching it and just getting that flag return.
Right, now you have a lot of action here still happening over towards the cave. APG with the rockets, if we can switch over to him, he just grabs 2 kills, pushing into the base. They're all collapsing down there. Someone else is going to be the one grabbing the flag. Great rocket, perfectly timed. Hard angle to hit and grabs yet another double kill. That flag is being moved, I believe, here by Eco, and APG going big. This guy's getting warmed up.
What a monster. He just went off and secured that cap for Rippin, single-handedly getting the rockets. Finally, Rippin getting something going with the weapons. They need to continue to do that and stop making it so hard on themselves.
Right, now we are looking at Jimbo here as he's fighting APG in that front window, decides to back down. New sniper rifles up. They need to start focusing on this weapon. You can see the player on the radar. They're starting to drop down on them. Looks like Eco will be able to secure the kill on Jimbo. He's pushing over. Looks like that is Ace grabs yet another kill on Respectful. Let's see who grabs that sniper rifle. It is going to be Ace that picks that one up. If we can switch over and watch his point of view, see what he's going to be able to do with this weapon. We've already seen him hit some great no-scopes so far, and he kills the scatter shot player, knocks him right off the map.
Now he's looking for the no-scope on a guy on the street, not able to connect. He's still alive somehow, though. Respectful going to shut that down with the SMG. Let's see if Respectful able to do anything with that sniper. Lands a nasty no-scope onto Eco. APG flies in with, I feel like it's like 5th grenade kill of the game.
Yeah, APG is racking up a lot of kills here this time around. Sitting at 25 kills. Next highest on Str8 is Ace with 20. Jimbo, on the other hand, is also doing a great job, sitting at 24 kills himself. Now it looks like Foxy here. You can see in that kill feed has the sniper rifle here, but he gets taken out. So we'll stay on board here with Ace, who has those rockets. Great mid-range map rocket here. Secure 1 kill. Now he waited for that player to already use his thrust, get some damage down on him, dodges a nade himself, and just decides to wait for his shields to recharge.
Waiting for his entire shields to charge, and that player ends up coming back, and he outsmarts him. That's going to be the 2nd cap going in for Rippin, and also 3 dead for FAB. Still rockets in the hands of Ace. So this could be another good opportunity for Str8 to potentially get another cap and end this one. Minute and a half left. That's going to be 3 dead again for FAB Esports. Where is the last player alive? Seems like he was over towards that snipe side of the map. That is Jimbo. Let's see if Jimbo can win this 1v1. That's a big one if he can get it. He has to back off, though, and APG comes in with the cleanup. Where is APG located? Seems to be over towards top catwalk. Has a sniper rifle in his back pocket. 3 players located over here towards the snipe side of the map. And this is a good opportunity if they can get the snipe out of APG's hands, because they all are on the snipe side of the map. They could potentially here get a flag touch. I don't see their opportunities being much better than this one right here. So if APG can land this no-scope, and he does, he shuts down FAB Esports.
Oh, and Moz can't be happy about how that one played out. APG missing a few shots with the pistol. Knows the only way he can still win this 1v1 is to no-scope the player in the face with the sniper rifle, and does exactly that. Now the flag is being pushed. APG fighting bottom center here against Jimbo. That's going to be 3 dead. Flag already at the 50-yard line, and essentially nobody in position here to stop this flag from happening. Respectful trying to move across the map, but that's too little too late here. Str8 Rippin's able to put that one in and take the series 3-1 over FAB Esports. But let's hear a round of applause for the FAB Esports squad here, coming over from across the pond, putting up some great matches and very entertaining series for all of us here in NA.
Definitely. They were giving Str8 a run for their money, and I think that they did EU Halo pretty proud. I mean, that was a fantastic game 2 from those guys. As you take a look at the stats, APG was a monster in that final game, especially with the rockets and sniper rifle.
Yeah, 32 and 20, and then also Hines sitting at 21 assists. That is a lot of assists to have in one of these games. And Str8 Rippin, although they made it difficult on themselves, they do come out ahead here and defeat FAB Esports here in this series.